And I want to share this with you. One of the keys to becoming successful and living the life that you love rather than the life that you have been given. It's a major key that most people shy away from. And this is not for everybody. Some of y'all need to go and look at the old movies of Mike Tyson fights, or he and Roy Jones fighting, like two uncles in the backyard. Gone someplace else. This is not for the faint at heart. People who have no goals and no dreams and okay with living a small life, don't get anything done with the same mindset, the same relationships, the same vision, no direction, no purpose. They're okay with that. This message is not for you. Don't waste your time. It might make you limp. It might take your appetite. This is for people who are hungry for greatness. I got a quote for you, and you got to be ready for it. I'm going to bring it to you because this is the place where we are. See, sometimes you can get in a situation, and because you've been doing it for so long, you go in automatic. I used to drive to work, and it was a long distance from my house, and sometimes when I got out of the car and started heading toward the door, it was like 5 o'clock in the morning. I couldn't remember how I got there because I went on automatic. My subconscious mind took over. I couldn't remember. I'd done it so much. We're in a dangerous place right now. We've been operating in a certain kind of way for so long. That's why people are resistant to change. So what are you talking about, me changing like this? This is a radical change. There's resistance to this. Why? We've never done anything like this before. No, but you could die. I don't care. No, I ain't doing it. Man in the hospital, and he was talking and touching things, and he had a lady in the same room, and she got up and was spraying some Lysol. He took the oxygen tent and beat her to death. That's not normal. There are people snapping. So I got a quote, and I want you to write this quote down, and then I want you to listen to me. And some period, I want you to listen to me with your eyes closed so that you can hear me in your heart, so that you're not distracted. The reason that most people are not achieving their goals, a variety of reasons. One, lack of courage. I want to circle back to that. And number two, weapons of mass distractions. Weapons of mass distractions. My son, John Leslie, boy, there are things you say out of the mouths of babes. He said for a long time, he was always saying, pay more attention to your destiny than to your distractions. That's why most people are not successful in the wealthiest country in the world. You know, 100 people, I talked about this yesterday, starting out at age 25, by the time they reach 65, 40 years later, one will be rich. 4 will be independently wealthy. 5 will still be working. And 54 will depend upon family and friends or some governmental agency to provide the bare necessities for them of food, shelter, and clothing. We're living in a time we've never seen. Widespread cowardice. And so guess what you have to do? Something I learned when I was a kid reading the Muhammad Speaks. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad said something that resonated with me, that stuck with me at 10 years old. He said, do for self. This is what you have to do now. Do for self. You have to say to yourself, never, ever again will I allow myself to be in position to be cringing with fear, waiting for someone to sign a relief check of $600 measly that's gone before I get it. You got to resolve that. You've got to decide, no, this will never happen to me again. Yes, this thing called life, it's a fight. You got to resolve this. I want you to write this down, this quote that governs how I think and how I approach life and how I got to where I've gotten through and how I kick 4th stage cancer every day. Are you ready for it? I don't know if you're ready. Come on. You ready? I don't know. Write this down. Live like a warrior so you can die like a legend. Live like a warrior so you can die like a legend. Because people who are legends, they make their mark. They make an impact. They're willing to fight. We're living in a time unlike anything. I hope our children are not looking at leadership right now, unlike anything that we've ever seen.
Life is going to be Ron Howard happy days every day. It's not going to be that way. Matter of fact, it's probably going to be the opposite. You see, the enemy is going to throw everything he has in his toolbox at you. Now, he can't stop you himself, but his objective is to get you to stop you. This message is for the struggle, for all those going through trials and tribulations. People in this world are gonna fool you, disappoint you, turn their back on you. The closest around you are gonna give up on you. And when things hit the fan, everybody's gonna run. You're gonna look around and you're gonna be all alone. I'm just keeping it real with you because somebody out there needs to hear what I'm saying. This ain't a motivational video. Man, this is life. This ain't no game to me, and I know what you're going through. And I'm gonna speak life into you right now. Nothing, listen to me, nothing can stop you. God will never leave you nor forsake you, and that is all you need. There's a power inside of you that you can only discover when you are truly alone. Just as the waves on a beach shore come in and out, people will do the same. Relationships are like music, and you should never make music when anybody who doesn't understand, appreciate, and value your lyrics. Sometimes you just gotta let these people go. You gotta know your worth. Sometimes you just gotta let them people go. You gotta stop chasing people who don't appreciate you. Sometimes in this life, champion, you gotta remind the world just who you are. And you don't do this by telling them with your mouth. You tell them with your actions. You make your actions speak loud and proud to who you are. Don't let the world convince you that you're nobody. You're somebody who just don't know it yet. Do you hear what I'm saying, champion? I'm speaking to the champion in you. Rise, champion. The way of the warrior. Champion eyes. Get back up. My spirit cries. Fear dies. Choked out by the scream. The desire to climb and live out my dream. Take it for the team. Discipline reigns. I want it too bad to listen to the pain. I'm a winner. To God be the glory. Tragedy and setbacks, an inspirational story. Warriors like me, we were strategically designed for the struggle. Many before me gave up and quit. Acted all bad till the first time they got hit. But see, blood don't scare me. I fear not death. Whatever it takes, champion, to be the best of the best. I was made for war. I cry out to heaven, blessed and unstoppable, an immortal legend. Climb, I say, the unclimbable mountain. Kicking and punching, I just keep on pounding. I found it. That deep desire to win. I remember defeat and I say, never again. See, warriors like me, we were born and strategically designed for the struggle.
Balancing your personal life with your professional life is key. to making your ambition work for you. Home life, work life, they must work together. Making sure that what you're going for in your career complements your home life. Making sure that what goes on at home complements your career. One won't work well if the other doesn't. Lady gets into work early in the morning, is the last one to leave every night. This keeps going on week after week, month after month. Doesn't seem like she gets that much more accomplished than everyone else. Matter of fact, it seems like she's using the office to escape from home. Something's wrong here. Better fix it. Chances are that whatever's bothering her at home is affecting her work anyway. A guy's always late for work. Always takes off during the middle of the day to go home. There always seems to be some sort of emergency to tend to at home. He takes long breaks, leaves early to go home. He's not getting his work done in record time. He's not getting anything done at all. Chances are he's using the emergencies at home as an excuse to stay away from the job. If something's wrong at work, fix it, if you can, or look for your solution elsewhere. If something's wrong at home, fix it. If what's going on at home is the result of neglect, admit it and fix it. Pay greater attention. If you need to go to counseling, go to counseling. Talk with your minister. Talk with a trusted friend. But remember that whatever the problem is at home, it probably didn't happen overnight. So make sure to give it some time in the healing. Be patient. Now there's a balance between work time and home time, professional time and personal time. They both have to be working well in order to maximize your ambition and maximize your potential. Problems at home affect work. Problems at work affect home. Even when things are going well in both areas, sometimes special circumstances call for the work time to take away from the home time. And if that's the case, make sure everybody at home knows when to expect the light at the end of the tunnel. And if that extra project is really taking away from the family, make sure your family knows that their time will be paid back with interest. Psychologists have found two major things that we as human beings get the most happiness and satisfaction from. Two things. Number one, our work, our contribution to society, our continued progress toward reaching our goals.